No matter how well you think you're handling your mental situation, whether it be through various forms of therapy or just doing how I do it, which is just thugging it out, you will always find yourself having weak moments. And as of right now, I'm low key having a weak moment. I've been trying to logistic. I don't fucking know. That's not a word. I've been trying to figure out my financial situation and how to maximize having money, and also being able to do the things I like to do and progressing myself towards like my YouTube stuff. Now this has caused me to have like very rapid mood swings throughout the days. Either I'm feeling I'm not doing enough, or I feel like I've done too much and nothing is in my control and I'm just waiting for things to happen, or just I feel like I'm a failure and I'm not living up to a lot of things, and then I'll start reflecting on all the different aspects about my life, and it's awful, right? It's awful. And today I really wanted to talk about trying to get out of those weak spots, because once you're in that mentality of like self-deprecation and you're really beating yourself up over like the smallest things or even like big things that you're just letting yourself get hung up on, it's very easy to continue, you know? It's very easy to slip into more self-deprecation and just hating on yourself more and more and more, because that is easy. One thing that humans do very well is hate. It is a very knee-jerk reaction to something, you know? And because of that, it's really hard to just give yourself a break and go, you know what? Right now, things suck, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be better. And that's what always keeps me moving forward, because I've already hit rock bottom. You know, I've genuinely hit rock bottom and I almost took a drill out to see if I can go even deeper. And because of that, I know what true failure looks like. And to me, true failure does not mean what it like I just don't have enough money right now. You know what I mean? Or the fact that since I'm only working one job, I have to just put in more hours at a job. How I had my jobs like scheduled is I worked one it was a one daytime job that I worked 35, 40 hours at, and then my part-time job, my pizza delivery job or whatever. And because I don't have that day job anymore, I'm just picking up more hours doing pizza, right? Now that's not a bad thing. It's not I actually enjoy that job more, so it's pretty cool, right? But the opportunity to put more money into savings and to maybe buy myself like new clothes or better quality food or upgrades to my setup or my room or whatever it is, having a disposable income is not in my cards right now, is what I'm trying to say. And because of that, I've been putting myself through a lot of worry and a lot of stress, which is good. I'm glad that I'm stressing out because it means I actually like give a shit, right? But because of all this stress, I'm freaking out, I'm freaking out when I don't need to be. Especially because this isn't freak out worthy, you know. This isn't the worst spot that I've been in, and I'm freaking out as if it is. And again, I've seen firsthand what that looks like, and this is not it at all. You know, I still not not only do I feel like I have success, I have like opportunity to grow, but I also have an income. Like I still can go make money. I'm not tweaking like that hard. I'm not unemployed. I'm not living off nothing now. But there still is like it's change in a negative direction, right? And because of that, I have to f- figure it out. I have to not let myself get caught up on the fact that it's in a negative direction and see if I can put a positive spin on it. Right now, my positive spin is I have more time to dedicate towards my videos, allowing me to put more effort into the editing, Like I'm gonna try out a new editing style, with a little more voiceover, um, introducing and popping into the video. I don't know, whatever. But there's always there's always like good to find in negativity, and that part is hard. That is the hard part. It's very easy to just look at the shitty situation that's happening right now, and go, I'm fucked. I'm not going to be able to recover from this, or I'm not going to be able to survive this financially. It's very easy to look at that and just have that be the blanket statement. Bad thing happened, bad thing reaction. That's it. It's it's harder, but it's more rewarding, obviously, to just not stop right there. Go, hey, my financial situation is a little messed up right now. I don't have as much of a disposable income to put in to my lifestyle that I want right now. So because of that, I'm going to not only get more pick up more hours, right? But I'm also going to use this extra time that I now have to put more effort in my videos. Maybe actually sleep 8 hours a night because I wasn't doing that. Just finding opportunities through failure is how you succeed. And to do that, to be able to look at a disaster and find something good, that is genuinely a skill you need to develop. It's not it's not just happening. You have to literally sit there and analyze it and fucking scope through it and figure out, okay, how do we find something good out of this? Because let me tell you, it is very hard to develop that skill. It is very hard to just look at a awful situation and go, how do I make this beneficial towards me to allow myself to still have the mentality that I will succeed? Because at the end of the day, if you don't have the mentality of I'm going to, I'm going to, you know, whatever it is, I'm going to succeed. I'm going to find a better job. I'm going to find a better school. I'm going to maybe even relationship. Like I'm going to find a better partner to be with, or I'm going to find better like therapies to help my mental situation, whatever. If you don't have the mindset of I'm going to, I will, I am, you're never going to be able to find true like progress, you know. It all stems from having having the mentality of I'm going, I'm progressing, I'm better. I'm making a step towards progress because of this. Again, right now, I only have one job, which saying that out loud in this fucking economy is insane to say. But I only have one job. And because of that, my income isn't as large. And because of that, I'm going to use not only the frugality of the fact I don't have this disposable income to fix all the expenses I'm just wasting money on. I have written on my whiteboard, I don't know if you can see it. I've written on my whiteboard a bunch of things I'm gonna try and save money on. Try and manage my subscriptions better. Trying to pirate Adobe products so I don't pay $60 a month. That's kind of fucked up. 60 bucks a month for Adobe is kind of bullshit. Um, but that's what I'm trying to get at. You know what I mean? Like trying to find areas of improvement when you're facing failure is the only way to get through that failure. There's different ways to look at a shitty situation, and the only one that's beneficial is the one where you go, okay, this sucks right now, but I am going to win. I am going to win. How am I going to win? And then you find those scenario specific examples on how you're going to succeed and how you're going to progress forward in order to benefit your own life. Yeah, that's today's. Thank you.